Give me a couple minutes, I'll show you how you can 2x whatever revenue you're getting off of Instagram right now, regardless of if you use ads or organic content. It's the same method that Brian Ron Mark, Eddie Cumberbatch, and Devin Jotho used to make hundreds of thousands of dollars each month using their Instagram content. And it is what I use to generate over 10 million plus views and $400,000 in revenue for myself and my clients. So if you're posting on Instagram but struggling to convert those viewers into high-ticket clients, watch this entire video because it's about to change everything. Look, the biggest mistake people are making on Instagram is not making a lead magnet. Because even if you average 100,000 views each video or ad, most people are never gonna invest in whatever you're selling after they watch a couple 60-second reels of yours. I mean, when was the last time you dropped a couple $1,000s on a program just because you watched a couple short-form videos of theirs? Never. Also, if you're on Instagram ads, you're basically burning your wallet if you don't back it with a strong lead magnet that actually converts. And the best lead magnet they can possibly make for higher conversions is a full-length YouTube video. You know why? Because most people don't buy from those they don't trust. And long-form videos are easily the best way to build that trust. Because here's what needs to happen in someone's brain before they decide to invest a couple $1,000s into your program, which is they need to trust you completely, understand your program and exactly what you do, believe you can help them specifically, so you prove that it worked for others, and also feel a personal connection to you. Can you do all of that in a 60-second Instagram video? Absolutely not. But if you're to funnel people from that one video into a 10 to 30-minute YouTube video, now you can take them through that whole journey. That's why YouTube video is the perfect lead magnet. It gives you the time to build real trust and give away actual value. Because Instagram Reels and ads are really good at getting you discovered by your ICP by the thousands or millions. But it does suck at getting them to reach out to you, book a call with you, and buying your service. Whereas YouTube is excellent at gaining trust and booked calls, but it's just hard to get in front of the right audience. By combining the both of them, you get the best of both worlds and none of the negatives. If you've invested thousands of dollars into any coaching program before, chances are you watched a couple of their long format videos before you invested, even if you first found out about them through Instagram or Twitter or LinkedIn or whatever. So why would it not work for your own program? Those guys I mentioned before, like Brian, Devin, Eddie, the reason their Instagrams gets them hundreds of thousands of dollars each month on their offers is because they have a vault of YouTube videos that they consistently funnel their Instagram following off of, using Instagram Reels, ads, and stories. Because look at what happens when someone decides to take like 20 minutes of their time to watch your YouTube video. First, they're investing their time learning from you, which means you already get their commitment. They see your expertise in action, which means they get credibility. They understand your process and what you do, so they gain clarity, and they feel like they know you, so you also build a connection. You cannot get any of that from a 60-second reel, which is why you gotta make YouTube videos as lead magnets and consistently funnel your Instagram following into. And it doesn't have to be YouTube videos, it can be any sort of long-form content. For example, Eddie Cumberbatch used to make $420,000 a month. What he used to do is funnel all of his Instagram following into his webinar, which was like 2 hours long. And then at the end of that webinar, he would have a checkout page to buy his program for $1,000. And the reason it works so well is because webinars are kind of like YouTube, but on steroids. Because on the website that's hosting the webinar, you can also attach a lot of materials like case studies, testimonials, client results, and social proof. And also at the webinar, you can have a Q&A and handle all the objections just like that. The viewer doesn't have any reason not to buy from him. You can do the same thing, but if you're selling high-ticket products over $2,000, you probably want to get them on a call, just because it's a lot harder to get high-ticket sales with just a checkout page. It's a lot easier to close them on calls. The point is, it all comes down to this. Make short-form videos to get views from your ICP, and then funnel them down to long-form videos that will do all the converting. I know what you're thinking though, but long-form videos take forever, which is fair because it is pretty time-consuming, because you gotta spend hours scripting, editing, recording, etc. But that's a really good thing, because short-form videos are getting overinflated. Everyone and their mothers are posting on Instagram, but only a tiny percentage of them are willing to take their time into creating a long-form video, which means that if you do, you will stand out from the competition and take away all their business. The ROI of making YouTube videos is limitless, even if you just use them as lead magnets for your Instagram videos, because even just one YouTube video can get you leads for months and even years to come, whereas short-form videos just lose all their value within like a week. What's even better is that creating long-form videos don't even have to take any time. I can take care of all your editing, ideating, thumbnails, SEO, and posting. Just book a call with me from the first link in the description if that sounds interesting to you. Now, once you make a good lead magnet, you need eyeballs on it. You want to promote your lead magnet everywhere you can, including your Instagram ads, reels, stories, maybe even your Twitter, LinkedIn, everywhere you can. Organic Instagram reels is probably the best and fastest way to get people hooked onto your lead magnet. Ads are also excellent if you know what you're doing. Whether you post reels or ads, it's basically the same framework to get them to perform, which is get inspiration from indirect competitors and implement that into your video. videos. And I know it's cliche advice, but it is what works, and I'll even give you a concrete example here. This video by Brett Foley here got 300,000 views. His niche is content marketing, and he basically shows how this guy makes $200,000 a month using content. So I had my client JT, whose niche is real estate wholesale, do the same style except showing this kid who makes $70,000 a month wholesaling real estate. It was basically a similar editing style, same video idea, similar hook, but completely different niches, and that video got 150,000 views. The reason it worked is because the hook and the video idea are already proven to work, and we also got it from a different niche so that it doesn't look like we're copying, which technically we're not, we're actually improvising, and that's what you gotta do, because the frameworks of a proven video is universal and can also be improved upon, and that's ideally what you want to do. And for ads, it's the exact same thing, except you want to get inspiration from other ads that are performing. But please make sure you're not actually straight up just copying the video, because you will just look like a Walmart version of the original video. So get inspiration, but improvise, make it better. Another thing is, in your reels, you want to plug in a call to action to comment a keyword in exchange for an in-depth guide for your lead magnet. For example, you can say comment scale if you want my in-depth tutorial on how to use this exact same system, something like that. Because first, it'll get you more views, because the more comments a video has, the more the algorithm will push it and get it more views. Secondly, it lets you filter out all the possible leads in your comments, because everyone who gets the lead magnet is now a possible lead that will be interested in your service. Third, you can have your appointment setter or yourself head up everyone who hit the lead magnet and get them to book a call with you. Especially when, and this is the key, after they spend 10 to 30 minutes go through your lead magnet / YouTube video, they are going to be warmed up to you, willing to talk, and easier to close. And that's as long as your lead magnet is actually good and shows your process and case studies. For all of this to happen though, you gotta make sure they watch each reel from start to finish so that they get to the call to action where you get them to get the lead magnet. And the way you do that is by applying the 80-20 rule to your Instagram videos. By that, I mean put 80% of your attention onto the hook, because that will get you 80% of the results. That means in terms of both the editing and the scripting, you want to put like 80% of your attention into just the hook, because it's like 20% of the video and it will get you like 80% of the results. Most people decide within the first 3 seconds of your Instagram video if they will scroll or watch it all the way through. If you can get them to stick within those first 3 seconds, you will probably get them to watch the whole video, which is crucial because they gotta make it to the end, because that's where you're gonna make the call to action to get your lead magnet. Also, after you say your hook, you don't want to just straight up give up the value or info that the viewer came for. Instead, you want to add a build up to the value. For example, if you made a video about how you profited $5,000 in one house flip, don't just go in and mention how you want to go on Zillow, look up this listing, put on this filter, and give away the actual video. Instead, you want to have some sort of build up, like saying, I used this exact same strategy to make $50,000 a month while working only 20 hours a week. That way, the viewer is going to be way more enticed to make it all the way to the end of the video. And of course, whatever you say or whatever numbers you mention, you want to show proof, like, you know, wire transfers or maybe bank statements or stuff like that. You want to show actual proof of the numbers. And then you can bring up the actual value of the video, like go on Zillow, DM the buyer, and the actual process. Overall, you want to think of your reels as trailers for your lead magnet, because the more people get it, the more book calls you'll get and the more money you'll make. And also by making them comment to get that lead magnet, you will also get more views. Let's do the math here. Let's say you posted 3 reels and they got a total of 20,000 views, and then only 5% of them commented scale or whatever keyword you had for your lead magnet. That would be 500 views that your lead magnet / YouTube video will be getting. Now let's say only 1% of those 500 views book a call with you. Well, now you have 5 qualified sales calls on your calendar. If you were to have a close rate of 20% and your offer is $4,000, well, now you will have made $4,000 off of that one YouTube video. Now imagine if instead of 20,000 views on 3 reels, it was 60,000 views on 10 reels. Well, now instead of $4,000 in revenue, it's going to be $12,000. All because you just took the time to make one YouTube video as your lead magnet. That's why I genuinely mean it when I say that if you make long form videos as your lead magnets, you can 2x whatever revenue you're getting off of Instagram right now. And I know that because when I had JT make his first YouTube video and funnel all of his Instagram viewers into that video, he collected $7,500 for his real estate coaching program within just 1 month, even though he was starting his program and social media from scratch back then. I promise you, if you start consistently making good long form videos and consistently funnel traffic from your Instagram to those videos, you can easily 2x your Instagram revenue for whatever offer you have. Now, if you want us to take care of all of it for you, including all the editing, scripting, ideating, designing the thumbnail, SEO, and posting, so that you only have to record 1 hour each YouTube video and you're making over 20K a month, book a call from the first link in the description with me. And thanks for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next one.